Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully, guys are all doing well. Big up to everyone. We're going to be talking. This is basically just going to be a roundup of all of the transfers in general, transfer news and rumors and everything. We'll be live for around 25 minutes or so. Hopefully, guys are all doing well. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, man, we're just flow straight off the top. I don't know if you guys would have seen my tweet, but I did go on DR Sports. They had a call-in show. I'm guessing I was the only Bayern fan that called in, and yeah, we spoke. I spoke on there, and it was cool to go on there. 100% cool to go on there. But yeah, we're going to be talking about various transfers in this particular stream. Big up to everyone. There's a reason Pau Torres is on the thumbnail, and that's because I believe we've just got the here we go from Fabrizio Romano. So if we go to Fabrizio, where is it? Yeah, here you go. So basically talking about Aston Villa, we don't really need to care. Yeah, so here, Aston Villa are advancing in talks to sign Pau Torres. Deal not completed yet, but progressing in key stages between the two clubs. Bayern decided to go with Kim as the priority. And Villa now pushing to sign Pau Torres as Unai Emery wants him. Obviously, used to have him. More on Pau Torres and Aston Villa. The negotiations are really accelerating. As revealed in the morning, clubs close to reaching an agreement. Talks are taking place right now. So he's going. And that's, again, the main reason I have put him on the thumbnail. Bayern Munich were looking at him. Before anyone says no, they weren't. Yes, they were. They were looking at him. They were looking at him, and he was our second choice. And of course, him having his time at Villarreal with the manager of Villarreal at the time, and now manager of Aston Villa, Unai Emery, and now obviously they're going to link up again in the Premier League, and I wish him nothing but the best. He was obviously linked to various Premier League clubs, Man United being the main one, and then obviously Bayern were looking at him because of Lucas Hernandez being left-footed, and centre back, and all that stuff. But either way, let's get back to talking. If I could spell Amir would be good, wouldn't it? Let's get back to talking about Bayern, because obviously that's why we're here. We're Bayern fans. So yeah, Lucas Hernandez is going to be the next thing we talk about. So Lucas Hernandez will be sold for 45 million plus 3 to 5 million add-ons. Absolute bullshit. Just say it how it is, to be honest with you. It's absolute crap. It really, really is. It's just crap. To be honest with you, the way that he's pushed out to leave this club is a disgrace. And whatever. Yeah, screw him, to be perfectly honest with you. Foster King says, I think Pau Torres is too good to be our fourth choice centre back. I prefer a youngster. Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail straight on top of the head, and that's always going to be the thing, isn't it? Bayern probably were looking at him. Like, that's not a lie, but at the same time, if he's being a fourth choice centre back, we're going to go for Kim. Obviously, we can't get Kim until I believe the 3rd of July. He finishes his thing that he's doing at the moment. I don't want to missay what it's called, like the military thing. But yeah, let's just skip past Lucas Hernandez. Screw Lucas Hernandez. So 3 hours ago, Bayern are unlikely to sign another centre back after Min-jae. The club had considered Pau Torres, but the focus now is on other positions, being Kyle Walker and Harry Kane. Aston Villa have bid for Pau Torres. Bayern are informed, but are not planning in stepping in. And then an hour ago, tweeted it. Bayern's plan is to go into the new season with Matthijs de Ligt, Upamecano, and Min-jae being the main three centre backs. Homegrown defenders, Bookman, I believe is how you say it. Tariq Bookman, I believe how you say it. I probably butchered it. I butcher everything. And Josip Stanisic as the alternative centre backs, which is I'm very happy with that. I really, really hope that Stanisic does get some game time. He definitely deserves it. Without a doubt. So yeah, there's that. And then obviously even Walker, if he moves to Munich, could play at centre back if it is needed. And yes, 100%. 2 hours ago, Bayern are ready to increase their offer for Harry Kane, but sources in Germany have indicated they are not willing to pay more than 86 million pounds, which is 100 million euros. Tottenham want at least 100 million pounds, which would be 116 million. That's just, it just is what it is. I'll skip past this one. Because I want to make that a video. Bayern are, obviously that's what we just read. More about Lucas Hernandez, and I don't care about Lucas Hernandez. So both deals are going to be official next week. Both obviously PSG and Lucas Hernandez, and then obviously Min-jae and Bayern Munich. What else? Manchester United are planning to improve their offer for Min-jae, but the player decided to join Bayern. Kim will undergo a medical after his military service and sign a contract until 2028. Salary between 10 to 12 million euro gross per year. Bayern will pay the 50 million release clause. 50 million for him, 26-year-old. Centre back in the best centre back in the Serie A, winning the league with Napoli. I'll take that all day, every day, twice on Sundays, mate. So yeah, 100%. Some more on about Harry Kane. A lot of it is going to be Harry Kane at the moment. This is the main thing. I want to talk about, actually. Maybe do I do it as a video? No, we'll do it on stream. Maybe we'll do it as a video as well. I'm not sure. But there, Upamecano has changed his agent for the second time within a year, and now is represented by French agent Moussa Sissoko. I don't know if that's the player or if he's just got the same name. Nevertheless, Upamecano has so far not expressed any transfer intentions. He sees himself at Bayern for the time being. Now, before we even carry on with this news, with all of this, I don't like it. I don't like how it's being said. I don't know if it's just been written like that, if there is no intention with it. But normally, you do change agents and all of that, representatives and all of that, if you are going to push away from a club. Which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Then it says, however, Upamecano is certainly thinking about his future. He would not push an immediate move, but according to his entourage, a departure from Munich could become a realistic and serious option for him by the summer of 2024 at the latest. It's no secret that the Premier League is what appeals to Upamecano the most. Several months ago, ex-agent Stipip, is that how you say it, and English business partner Will Salthouse were told by Upamecano's former agent that he wants to explore the English market. Bayern are relaxed about Upamecano's change of agent. His contract runs until 2026, and the club has the upper hand. They're planning with him and expect him to take on the competition, even if a centre-back is signed alongside Kim Min-jae, which, yes, I agree with 100%. Then there's obviously some things about Qatar Airways, them not being our sponsor and all of that. I think Taylor obviously come on the stream last night. If you didn't watch it, I'll just give you the quick answer of it. Basically, Qatar are looking to buy Manchester United, and I think they would then be the sponsors for Manchester United if they were to buy Manchester United. So maybe Taylor's got a point there, and that's why we've ended it. Either way, though, we've ended it. So there's not really too much to say. Roma are interested in Marcel Sabitzer and are considering testing the waters by offering a loan for the midfielder, as they would like to replace Julian Wijnaldum. If it's a loan with an obligation to buy, I'm all for it. If it's a loan with an option to buy, it's more of a meh. And if it's just a straight loan, no. I think we need to earn some money, because we do need to still bring in certain players. But with that said, obviously I did my stream last night. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, with 29 United. The guy is a Bayern fan, he wants Gravenberch to play. I want Gravenberch to play. And with that said, we need a midfielder out for that to happen. And maybe even Gravenberch will leave. Obviously, there's a possibility on Nübel and him, leaving Bayern. Obviously, he's at Monaco at the moment and has been there for a little while as their first choice keeper. Done okay there, but it does look like he's going to leave Bayern, which is obviously a good thing because obviously the recent comments if you believe the recent comments of basically. If he was to come and he wants to take Neuer's spot, ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. I don't know if he said that word for word, but that just ain't going to happen. I don't care who you are. You're not taking Neuer's spot. Simple as that. But the main thing of this this news is basically saying that if Bayern Munich are to sell him, we want a buyback clause in there. So it's still a good thing. If for any fans of Nübel, any fans of people that want him to, because obviously, realistically, there's not any other German goalkeepers out there that could come into the club after Neuer and be that goalkeeper. With that said, is it a bad thing to have a buyback option? No. Does it mean we're going to go and get him? No. It's just they're planning to see how he is and how he goes. So yeah, more news about Lucas Hernandez, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's basically that. Obviously, there is a bit of news on Fofana. I don't think it will go to anything other than it being news. I will be speaking about that in a video. That's obviously why I didn't mention it on this stream. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff. If you could please vote. I know I keep saying it. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. But yeah, if you could get anyone to vote, mum, grandpa, whatever, whoever, with any devices, tablet, iPad, computer, phone, so on and so forth, would be muchly and greatly appreciated. How long have we done? We've done 12 minutes. We could do a little bit longer. If anyone's got any questions, pop them in. For me, though, the Pau Torres news isn't shocking. Oh, I just hit Serge Gnabry's frame. Please don't fall on my head. For me, I don't think the Serge Gnabry news is... I just hit Serge Gnabry frame and now I'm saying Serge Gnabry. The Pau Torres news, I don't think the Pau Torres news is a bad thing. I don't think it's something we should be annoyed about, to be perfectly honest. Min-jae, for the money that we were looking at him, is an absolute bargain. He obviously is going to bring, his skills, of course. He was the best centre-back in the Serie A the season just gone. Obviously, doing it in the Champions League, doing it in the Serie A. And obviously, he was a major factor in Napoli, obviously winning the league, which I'm very, very happy that we're going to be getting him. 10 to 12 million euros per year isn't too bad. I think it's like 200 odd K a week. I'm not really too sure off the top of my head what Lucas Hernandez is on, if I'm being honest. But at the end of the day, he's gone. Kim Min-jae's coming in. I think it's an absolute steal. Obviously, there was various clubs looking at him. I'm very glad that Manchester United didn't get him. And obviously, him being, I believe he's Korean, if I'm right by saying, I don't want to get that wrong. Him being from Asia, yeah, he's South Korean, so obviously he plays with Heung-min Son. Obviously, look at all of the fans that Tottenham have acquired from the Asian market and all of that. Now, I don't know if that's why we brought him in. That's not what I'm referring to, but it is definitely a factor in getting shirt sales. Don't be surprised for shirt sales to go through the roof, to be honest with you, because we're going to have a lot more fans coming in, good or bad. With that said, we've got a comment here from Ansar. Lucas Hernandez gone for 50 million and Bayern are willing to pay 100 million for Kane. Let's just go all for Osimhen. Let's break that down. Lucas Hernandez gone for 50 million. Yeah, just get rid of him. He doesn't want to be at this club. He doesn't want to fight for this badge. So just get rid of him. Yeah, we are willing. I don't like the fact that this news of Bayern are willing to pay 100 million now, because we are trying to bid slowly. Where Daniel Levy's just gonna be like, I've heard that you want to bid 100 million, so reject, and then them force our hand and force the move. Osimhen, I know you like Osimhen. I like Osimhen. For me, I just don't think we can go for Osimhen, mate. I know where you're coming from. I get it. Don't get it twisted. I think he'd be a good player for Bayern. and he wants that move also. Obviously, we also put out a video. Go check that out if you haven't already. After this one, he's just the money, mate. Just the money is even if we were to give him 100 million, I don't think they're taking it. If I'm honest with you, I think they want more. So, there's that. And Joshua, what did I just say? I seen that you said Joshua. You have Joshua as your picture. Love that picture, by the way. Is it Jose Sanchez? Sorry if I butchered your name. You think Pavard will leave? Yes, I do. I do, mate. Yes, I think Pavard will leave. I don't see him staying at this football club. He wants to play as a centre back. I know that Barcelona are being heavily linked with him. If they pay the money, then fine. But yeah, he's won everything here, and he's doing it the respectful way, which I would like Lucas Hernandez through all of the support that we did give him to do. But he is obviously a dickhead and doesn't even think that way. So I do think Pavard will go, mate. Yeah, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Thank you for the support. I always see you in here in the videos and all of that. I do see us getting a bit of news on Kane in the coming days. I don't have a source or anything like that, and that's not what I'm saying. But in general, I do see us going for Harry Kane, and because it's like we were linked with him ages and ages ago, and then the next minute it went quiet. It was more on Osimhen. That died down because of the money that they are asking for Osimhen, and then it was Vlahovic, and now it seems to be all about Kane again. And the fact that we put in an official bid that did get rejected, but it was an official bid, means that that's who we want to get, and that's who we're trying to get. Him going to Manchester United is a no-go. I think if that's going to happen, it will be on a free. But with that said, if he is to stay at Tottenham Hotspur, not to sign on a deal and to leave on a free, then personally, I can definitely see Real Madrid coming in for him. I could definitely see, depending on who Bayern buy, if we don't get Kane, Bayern looking at him. But Manchester United are a major factor in that. It would be funny though if he was to go to Arsenal. Just for those Spurs fans, they would not like that. I don't know what my hair's doing. Min-jae plus the lit is scary. Yeah, man, it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. I don't want to get too hyped because we do need to see how that pairing does work, and all of that. But yeah, it does seem good, doesn't it? Min-jae, then having, and it should buck up Upamecano's ideas as well. Hopefully get him playing better, even though he obviously had a really, really good season, just two shitty performances against Man City. But I have to agree. In my personal opinion, I think we should go for Vlahovic if we are willing to pay 100 million. Exactly. I think the same, to be honest with you. Now, if you can get Harry Kane for a good price, then go and get Harry Kane. Without a doubt, go and get Harry Kane. He scores 30 goals in the Premier League, and that's a strong, I wouldn't say it was a stronger league, but more of a tougher league, more of a, what's the word? Yeah, I think tough is the word. The centre-backs, the challenges and all of that. It's a different ball game, and we've obviously seen how Jadon Sancho for Dortmund was playing, getting good assists, getting good goals, and then he went over to Manchester United and hasn't done anything. It is definitely a different beast. I do think Harry Kane would come in and score goals for us, but obviously the age is a major factor in the Harry Kane debacle, in the Harry Kane stories and all of that. He is 30. He will be 30 by the time he comes here. I think Munich is a beautiful city. I think he could definitely raise his children in Munich if he wanted to. Again, I've been there. I've only been there once. And to anyone that lives there or goes there quite frequently, I am definitely jealous because it is a beautiful, beautiful place, without a doubt. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Bayern fan. I'm unreal. If it was a shithole, I would say it. I.e., certain parts of London. But yeah, Vlahovic, yeah. Juventus are in debt. They need the money. I don't think they are going to necessarily play hardball with us. They do need the money. The only problem is Juventus have basically said that they aren't willing to sell him. But if they are going to keep with Allegri, then they don't really have a choice, because Allegri and Vlahovic don't get on. So yeah, but to be honest with you, if Vlahovic does push a move and does end up leaving Juventus and doesn't come to Bayern and goes to a Chelsea or a United or whatever, I wish him all the best. To be honest with you, I don't really care where he goes if we get Harry Kane or an Osimhen. Other than that, I wouldn't be happy, to be honest. What do you think 2023 lineup will be? We can do that in a second. I do have to go soon, but we can do that in a second. Exactly, more is the age. Exactly, mate. Yes, I agree with you. 100, mate, 100. Let's go to Footbin, which is obviously a FIFA website. And let's go on to their squad builder, because that's normally the squad builders I like to use. We normally play I think he might go with this formation. I think Thomas Tuchel might go with this formation, right? Bayern offer 80 million just now and got rejected again. Yeah, it will get rejected, mate. There's no ifs and buts about it. Don't worry about these advertisements. There's not really much I can do about them because I'm using this site. So I think Mamonoya will be the goalkeeper. Don't worry about the card. I'm just putting in the first one. I think we'll have Min-jae. I'm going to do this quickly because I actually wanted to do this as a stream. So I'll do this quickly, and then we will do this as a stream. Maybe not tonight, but in general. Min. Well, that doesn't say Kin. I would have done Min-jae. That's why. Delete in there, and then Upa. Upamecano. I spelled his name wrong. Upa. That's name wrong, that's why. Again, don't worry about the cards if they're in different positions and all that crap. I think Guerrero, I don't know if I've spelled his name right. I don't think I have. Rafael Guerrero, I think he'll be playing there for us. I think Mazraoui will be our right back. I could definitely see Kyle Walker playing there, though. Don't get it twisted. Definitely could see that. I think Joshua Kimmich will be the midfielder. I think Konrad Lima, however you say his name, will be the other midfielder. Ryan Gravenberch to come in this position, 100%. I think Harry Kane, if we are to get him, will be the striker. Serge Gnabry on the right. Of course, it could be Kingsley Coman. It could be Thomas Muller. They can play in these positions. And then, of course, you could have Coman. You could have Sane in this position. But for me, I would have Jamal Musiala. That's what lineup I would go with. If he's going to go with a 3, you obviously put Davies, not Davies. I've seen someone said Davies, and now I'm thinking of Davies. You obviously put Upamecano on the thingy, and then you have another midfielder, which then could be Thomas Muller as an attacker, and so on. So that's what I would go with. Again, don't want to talk about it too much because I do want to do that as a stream. Maybe we'll do that tonight, or maybe not. You think Davies instead of Guerrero? I disagree because I think he wants to play as a winger. Now that Lucas is gone, we've replaced him with Kim, and now we need a CDM and a striker. Kane will be good. I don't really know where we're going to go with a CDM, to be honest with you. Of course, we are being linked to CDMs left, right, and centre. I just don't think we will do that. I think we will go with Lima. Maybe I'll be wrong. I'm not sure. Davies, I know what you're saying. You're saying not Davies. Davies, of course, can play left back without a doubt. He can play left back, but he has pushed the. I don't think it's an agenda. What is it? Push the thing. What's the word? His thoughts. He's pushed his thoughts across, basically saying that he wants to play more as a winger. I think if that's the case, then fine. But he will have to sit on the bench. So if he wants to play, you keep playing the position that we've got you in. What if we develop Whooper as a left back? Not going to happen, mate. Not going to happen. No, yeah, I think he should be a centre back personally. No, I haven't seen the news. I know that we are being linked with him though. Lyon, if I could speak, Lyon time to go then. Yeah, maybe. The only problem is I don't know if anyone's going to sign him. I think fans want him gone. Maybe you being included, maybe me being included. But to be honest, I don't think Bayern want him gone. I don't think the club wants him gone. I think the club's fans do. The club don't. Obviously, him being a German international is a major thing. I just really think he needs to chill out. There might be something mentally going on. I'm not sure. But he definitely isn't putting in the performances. I think the problem with it is when we had Joshua Kimmich and Goretzka with Thiago, it was absolutely fine. You can't now do that because obviously Thiago's gone. We need that player. We don't normally play that sort of things again. So, yeah, personally, I don't see him going anywhere. I see Goretzka going to Liverpool if we were to let him go. If they've got the money and they want to shell that money, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Sorry if you're getting the background noise. I'm all for it. 100% I'm all for it. 100%. I always love the late streams. Nah, man, it's absolutely fine. We're going to be doing another stream later on tonight. But yeah, again, people, please, if you could share it with anyone, friends, family, anyone, please click the link. It's the first link in the description as well if you're watching this as a video. Please click that link. Share it to anyone that you possibly can. A tablet, an iPad, an iPod, phones, anything that you can click the link and load it through the internet. Please do with everyone that you can. Thank you to everyone for the constant support. I am going to end the stream here because I do have to go out now. There will be another video as soon as I get back for what I'm going to go and do. Got to go to the shops, but as soon as I get back, I'm going to record another video, and I'll push that video out, and then we'll do another stream tonight and go from there. Cosmic Coman will be coming back at the weekend, and then we just keep pushing on with the content. Was on DR Sports. Obviously, as a call-in, they didn't invite me. I called in and they accepted it. And yeah, man, we're moving. So yeah, thank you for the constant support. And until then, guys, I'll see you on the next one. We'll be live later. I'm not sure who with, if it will just be me, if it will be with some other people. But either way, thank you. And mia san mia. Peace out. Have a great day, guys.